While I sang in the cottage with my mother, my 12 brothers walked toward the sea, their dalgiai, their sides, hidden beneath their coats. They reached the rocky shore as the sun began to set. The eldest raised his voice, "Žilvine, Žilvinėli." If alive, milk foam. If dead, blood foam. And the sea answered. The waves churned, the foam rose white, and from the depths, my husband came. Žilvinas, in his true form, the great serpent king, his amber eyes glowing with love at the call he believed was mine. He did not see the sides. He did not see the lies. He rose to meet his beloved, and 12 blades fell upon him at once. The Baltic Sea ran red that night, black scales broken on the rocks, amber eyes dimmed forever. They cut him down, not as warriors, but as betrayers, and the foam that washed against the shore turned the color of blood. I knew nothing. I sang lullabies to my children. I helped my mother sweep the floor. I laughed at my father's old jokes. The serpent demon, they had said, the monster who had stolen me. They believed they had saved me. On the 3rd day, I took my children to the shore, to call their father, to go home to the sea where we belonged. I stood on the rocks, the wind in my hair, my 4 children behind me, and I called, "Žilvine, Žilvinėli." If alive, milk foam. If dead, blood foam. The sea answered, but the foam was red. Red as blood, red as wine spilled on white linen, red as the truth I had refused to see. I fell to my knees. My children gathered around me, and little Drebulė, my aspen leaf, my trembling daughter, she pulled at my sleeve, weeping. "Mama," she sobbed, "Mama, I told them the words. The brothers, they made me. I am sorry, Mama, I am sorry." I did not strike her. I did not scream. I held her face in my hands, and I looked into her terrified eyes, and I saw the truth, that fear breaks even the smallest leaf, and that no betrayal is more painful than the one that comes from love. And then the grief became something else, something ancient, something older than tears. I stood. I raised my arms to the storm, and I spoke the curse, not in anger, but in love. Love so deep it could not bear to walk in this world another day. By the bones of my mother's grandmothers, by the salt of the Baltic Sea, by the blood of my husband, let us be trees. Let us never walk among men again. Magic moved through us. My eldest, Ąžuolas, strong and silent. His legs became roots, his arms branches, his hair leaves. He became the oak. My Uosis, my wise one, he became the ash. My Beržas, gentle and pale, he became the birch, silver and white. My little Drebulė, my trembling aspen leaf, she became the aspen tree whose leaves shake forever, forever guilty, forever sorry. And I became the Eglė, the spruce, the fir, tall and dark and watching over them. My roots reached deep, deep through the earth, all the way to the bones of the Baltic, where Žilvinas lay, so that even in this new form, I would never be far from him. We stand there still, you know, in a clearing by the sea, the oak the ash, the birch, the trembling aspen, and the Eglė at the center. The wind moves through our leaves, the waves still come, and the world remembers. So now, when you see an aspen leaf trembling though there is no wind, remember Drebulė. When you see an oak refusing to bend in the storm, remember Ąžuolas. When you walk in a birch grove, remember Beržas. When you stand beneath an ash, remember Uosis. And when you see a great Eglė by the sea, remember the queen who chose to be a tree rather than live without love. This is the tale of Eglė, Queen of Serpents, the story Lithuania has told for 1,000 years, the story I have told you, beginning to end. Thank you for walking with me to the shore. Thank you for remembering us. Goodbye.